Okay, senoritas and caballeros, ladies and gentlemen, mighty diamond and talent, hey baby from the 70s. Okay, put your hands up in the air, the hand in the air, on everybody sing now. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Hey, hey baby, I wanna know if you'll be my girl. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey baby, I wanna know if you'll be my girl. When I saw you walking down the street, I thought that's the kind of girl I like to meet. She's so pretty, looks just fine. I'm gonna make her mine, all mine. Hey baby, I wanna know if you'll be my girl. Oh, everybody in the house, yeah. Hey baby, I wanna know if you'll be my girl.
Okay, there's a story behind it,
When you turn and walk away, that's when.
and I'll show you the story. I really will. It's a lot of fun. And doggone it, we're here, and we came, and you know, it's going to be a fun show. I hope you enjoy it. We got a little unboxing of a fun vintage radio, courtesy of Brent Meadows' YouTube channel. Thanks to Brent. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. And what do you say, in a very empty little shack in Oregon, we spin the top and say, away we go. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. There's not anything in here, really. I have a desk, the radio, the audio gear, a printer, and a partridge in a proverbial pear tree. So there you go. Welcome, everybody. It's good to see you. Goodness gracious, YouTube still works. That's nice. Took me forever to resort the audio gear. We have new carpet coming in on the 3rd. And so Karen and I are going to be like miracle movers, moving stuff from one room. Then they'll carpet the room. Then we move it back in there. And then we go to the other room they're going to work on, pull that out of there. They do that room. Anyway, moving sucks. I hate moving. Oh, gosh. It's taken weeks for my back to heal from what we've already done. Welcome to Ham Radio Live. It's good to see you guys. My name is Larry Dio. My call sign's Kilo 7 Hotel November. You know, the whole point of this whole darn shindig is to help you get an amateur radio if you'd like to. And we had somebody last show that was interested in that, and I hope we helped them in that. And if they're back, welcome back. If you'd like to get an amateur radio, great way to do it through a local club. Look for an Elmer because they can help you, and they have a passion to help you too, which is a big deal. Contact someone like the American Radio Relay League to find that local club to where you live. Reach out, www.arrl.org. Hit the contact us bar. Tell them you'd like to get your amateur radio license and where in the world you live. Then they'll send back to you that local to you amateur radio club. Ask for the Elmer. They'll know what you're talking about. You may not yet, but they will. And they'll connect you with somebody who's got a passion to help you get licensed. Yep, true. www.arrl.org. We got an email and Facebook page and all that stuff. I haven't had time to do anything. I haven't even done EQSL cards for the radio shows in a long time. So it's just been a crazy, crazy life. Welcome. Let's find out who's first, second, third, and so forth. First up, from the state of Ohio, that is our dear friend William, Whiskey Charlie 8 Kilo. Let's give him a big beep beep and big applause, please.
Meep, meep.
Hey, William, welcome back. It's good to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming on a Saturday, and I'm so late. And then our friend Walt, oh my goodness, great YouTube channel. You'll learn a lot. If you're interested in radio, whether it's shortwave or amateur radio, he does a lot of antenna videos, and he's really good at answering his questions, his comments on his YouTube stream. So please, go subscribe to his channel. You'll be glad you did. Walt, welcome. Second up, big applause. Gosh, it's good to see you, man. Sorry the lighting is so bad. I can't get it better because there's a giant window there, and I'm trying to get lighting to work here in better places there you go. This is as good as we get now with everything taken out of the room. Don, welcome. It's good to see you. November 5, Sierra Kilo Tango. Kel Yarsted from Norway. Lima Bravo Zero, Yankee India. Big applause for him. Welcome, Kel. Oh my gosh. Continent number 3 is here. That would be the Middle East with Asia included. Tom, Alpha Echo 1 Tango Papa here in the States. Alpha 92 Golf Whiskey. He also has a Bulgarian call sign. He's a high achiever. Big applause. Welcome, Tom. Tom, good to see you, man. And there is an Elmer right there. There's Jeff. Jeff is all the way in Portland, Oregon, and he's happy about that. We're grateful he is. He's a good man. Jeff, welcome. Big applause. It's fun to do this. Oh, man. Bill Myers, Wisconsin's here. Kilo Alpha 8 Golf India. Mike, welcome. Good to see you, my friend, as always. Thanks for coming. Good group. Todd is here as well. My goodness. Good to see you. Kilo Charlie 1, Papa Sierra Kilo. Todd, welcome. Let's give Todd a big applause. Why not? What do you think, Officer Bob? Good idea? Yes. Officer Bob is totally approving. It's the one toy I've got left. Scott's here from Colorado. Scott started out as like a shortwave DXer, and then he got his ham ticket, and we're very proud of him. Scott, welcome. Thank you for coming all the way from Colorado. Kilo Fox Zero Lima Sierra Echo. Good to see you. Big applause. And William, don't think I don't love you, so I didn't give you big applause. I do, you know. Cliff Bolts, Commonwealth, Virginia, Whiskey Delta 4, Oscar Bravo, Papa, hello to you and welcome. Good to see you, Cliff. The gang is all here. What a fun thing. And Jeff, thank you, buddy. Alpha Delta 7, Lima November. My mind can't remember everything so clean. So yeah, there you go. Don looks very clean, Larry. I can see big things are coming. Gosh, I hope so, man.
On with the show,
Yeah, I hope so, man. There's nothing in here. There's a router. Still got the router in here. And there's the internet. Yeah. It's just weird. It's like our house doesn't look like our house anymore. It's very empty, sterile. The carpet comes in because the wonderful dogs that came into the house with us and destroyed the carpet. Neat. Can't clean it now. Carpet's only 7 years old. Anyway, so new carpet, and then the cleaner comes in one more time. Then the stager comes in to pro stage the thing. Then professional photographer comes, and then it lists on the 10th of April. And then we are away to California.
Hey, baby.
Yep. Going to go see Karen's dad for a few days, which is fun because it's been 2 years. We haven't been able to go down there because Bob was so sick. So we finally are going to go down and visit him while the house is on the market listing and the open house is all that stuff that has to happen. Anyway. Yeah, it's good to see you guys. Gosh, I'm grateful that you're here. I was wondering, is anybody going to show up here today? Because it's been a long time since Larry did YouTube. You can catch me also on WRMI Shortwave. Couple of shows there. We do CQ Calling powered by ICOM. It is for the love of ham radio, and it's all about amateur radio news worldwide. It's a fun show. It's only 15 minutes, but we'd love to have you join us. Also, Over the Horizon Radio, classic hits on shortwave. We do it Fridays and Saturdays. Times and frequencies are here. Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. Your time has went by. It's an all-request show replay. Sorry. Couldn't do a new one today.
Yeah, for some reason or another,
Yeah.
you sound a little taller on radio.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But, you know, we couldn't do a new show because I haven't been able to produce one in a long time because we have so many contractors coming in here. But catch us tonight, 93, 95. You can hear it all the way from Eastern Europe out to the Pacific. Literally, I heard it North Island of New Zealand last week. No joke. 93, 95. Catch it. That's at, that's a new times. No, that's different times. Sorry. So the time now is 2200 UTC and 4 UTC. So wait, backwards. Yeah. 0 UTC and 4 UTC. There we go. Sorry. Time change. There you go. Been a while since Larry did a show. And we have a topic question. It's real quick because I have to go fast on the show because I have my dinner in the oven. Yep. Larry got dinner early today. What a big moment for Larry. I'm so excited. That's not it. Just a moment. Hold on. We'll get the right one. There you go. What's your dream station? Your dream station. Last show we talked about the ICOM Dream Station they're doing as a giveaway with ARRL, which is cool, right? But what's your dream station? What would you have in it? And it ties a little bit into a really cool video segment I had that was sent to me by our dear friend of the program, Brenton Meadows in Australia. For those of you who know Brent, he's been having some severe heart issues. And I mean, We don't know how long he's got, but he continues to fight hard. And he got a very cool radio. We'll share that with you. And please go to his channel too. It's Brenton Meadows. It's easy to remember. I'll have a link to it in the description of this program. Please do that because Brenton's one of those really cool and special people. Well, we have come back from the Florida trip and we had a great time. I'll be honest. Both Karen and I had a wonderful visit. We had a chance. Everything happened good. We started out, I'll go real quick. I don't want it to be film strip night at Dio's house. That'd be awful. Our first day, this was our first wake up. It was sunrise over the Atlantic. This is from Melbourne Beach, Florida. And this was our first day. Karen wanted to go to the beach to see the sunrise over the ocean. We typically see it sunset over the ocean here in the Pacific time zone. So that was fun to see and be able to do it. Then we made it all the way out to the Villages, which is a 55 and over retirement community, which is located about, I'd say, 50 miles, 40 miles north of Orlando. It's huge. It really is. It was much bigger than I thought. It's gigantic. And lots of little, communities that are called villages. And then they have these big town squares like, Lake Sumter Landing, which is our favorite, and Brownwood, Paddock Square, Spanish Springs. There's a little one there that's called Sawgrass Grove, and they're building the new Eastport, which is supposed to be pretty cool. Anyway, but that's where we were. And then I wanted to have some stuff that was like, Karen specific, because it's real important to me that, Karen could experience real Florida in March, which you can't duplicate the heat and humidity. But that was last day, we had it happen. We really did. I'll share that with you in a second. It's really worth watching. Seriously, you're going to see something pretty cool. The Villages was a lot of fun. Larry got a chance to jump in the pool for just a few minutes with a hat on to keep his head from getting sunburned. Karen beat Larry in a game of shuffleboard, and that was fun. We had a great time. It was called the Saluki Recreation Center. They have I don't know how many recreation centers. There's got to be 30 or 40 of these things. And they're filled with different activities. This one had shuffleboard, ping pong, pool, darts, and it had pinball, which is our favorite. Yep, we can play a pinball machine for free. And that was a ball. We had a good time. Karen just kept on torching me at pinball that night. So that was a lot of fun to do. And then we also had a chance to tour various areas, which was cool. Our favorite, I think I told you before, our favorite was Lake Sumter Landing. This is the little home we stayed in. It was about 1,000 square feet. They called it a lifestyle visit. And this was where we stayed. And it was in the village of Well Point. Nice place, really was. We enjoyed it very much. And then the funny part was, right, you go, when you live there, you have your name on the little lamppost. And if you have dogs, you have little bones with their names on them. So we can imagine ours is going to be like maybe a hazard to people if they walk up our steps, because it's going to have all these dog names going to whip in the wind and hurt somebody. But anyway, one of those things. The other thing, everybody goes by golf cart, which was fun. We only went to golf cart thing twice. That's all we did. But it was really cool to see the different golf carts everywhere, and everyone literally going to the grocery store and to the store, to the pools, to the rec centers, to the town squares in golf carts. It really is true. It really does happen there. The fun part about the whole show for me, the time that we were there, was the last day we were there, we had a chance to tour their radio station. They have a terrestrial station there. It's owned by the Villages. It's on AM 640. It also shares some frequencies that are translated on FM. And so they're on 102.7 in like the northern part, I think, of the Villages, southern part 104.5. And we had a chance I've been offered a tentative gig there if we move to the Villages, and we had a chance to go inside, which was really fun. So I want to thank the program director of WVLG for being really hospitable, Larry. Thank you so much. Yep, that was fun. Truly was. Let me show you that real quick. When we were there the last day, this was our trip, and we had a chance to meet the guy that does the promos, as well as the guy who was on the air. Check this out.
Hello there. A little bit before 3 o'clock here. I want you to stick around because we have some awesome music on the way in the next couple of minutes for you. And a reminder that we always try to keep you in tune with things that are happening in the area. And you can join the Villages chapter of the Florida Native Plant Society at the Big Cypress Recreation Center. That's going to be coming up on March 14th. and it's going to be from 1 till 3 o'clock for prep, plant, and maintain your native landscape. It's Amanda Martin doing the program. She is the founder of Grounded Solutions and takes care of designs and instructs owners on maintenance and landscape. WVLG wanted you to know.
So that's it, and it's fun. They play classic hits. That's my kind of thing, right? Fun to do, and would love a chance to have a gig there. That'd be cool. In fact, the guy that was there, I want to thank him very much. I believe his name was Ron. He was so kind. And the guy that runs their promos, he's really tight with his edits. He's really sharp. Good guy. And Karen and I had a really good time for just the short time we were there to visit. And the one thing I wanted to do was have a chance to see Karen have some fun. Yes. And by the way, just in case you're wondering, the show wouldn't be complete without this.
And now, a Larry moment.
So the last day we were there, we had an 85-degree day on Sunday, and then Monday was a day that we were getting ready to go, right? And it was just perfect. You try and get something like a thunderstorm because you want your spouse to experience real weather there, because we don't get thunderstorms here on the West Coast like you get in the Midwest and especially along the Florida Peninsula. So imagine getting out of the shower and you're getting yourself all ready for your day, and all of a sudden, I know this is television, but it came through on radio similar to this.
I-4, 2 miles southwest of I-4.
Sorry, it was like this. Okay. All right, I don't want to blow your ears out any further. The whole point is they come on then here in the States with like a weather alert to tell you if something bad's coming, like, a tornado, a severe thunderstorm, something bad. So that happened, right? And it was in the morning about 9 o'clock Eastern. And I'm like, oh, this is great. What we didn't know was it happened. A thunderstorm was so severe, it created a tornado just south of us in Orlando. Take a look at this. This is courtesy of Fox 35 Orlando. This happened the same morning Karen and I were there.
I-4, 2 miles southwest of I-4. And I'm continuing to look at those cameras there. That I-4 cam, let's turn it west. That's good. Turn it west so you can see it's going through the tower. Look on the bottom right-hand part of your screen. Keep going left. Keep going left. And keep going. And if we can bring that full, okay, and
watch what's going to happen.
Right
Check
there.
this out.
Stop.
You'll be blown away.
You see that area where the rain? See that? That could be it, guys. Bring that camera up full. Okay, this is a live view from our TV station of what may be, at the very least, it's torrential rain crossing I-4 right now. We could be looking at a tornado on camera. Look at those trees blowing around. Okay, bring the camera up, guys, if you can. Zoom out. Can you zoom out? This is a look at the live camera of a tornado, which could be passing by our station right now. Okay, there's debris. We've got debris on. Okay, take shelter. Everybody in the Fox 35 building, get to your safe space under your desk if you're not in a designated area. We're catching debris right now on the roof. Debris is on the roof right now. We're hearing, you can see the debris flying there on the camera. This is a tornado. Seek shelter immediately. Get under your desks, guys. Anchors under the desks. Everybody get on the desks. Okay, that was it. We're still in the debris zone. Everybody get in. Everybody get in the studio. Come on in, guys. Okay, we got power flickering out. That's a tornado. This is a confirmed tornado. National Weather Service, if you're listening, this is a confirmed tornado. Right over the Lake Mary studios. This is heading into Lake Mary and Sanford right now. Get below the ground level. Sorry, get to the ground level, an interior room away from the windows. This is a very serious situation. This is a real live tornado. It just hit our station. We saw debris flying. It's heading into Lake Mary, going right down Lake Mary Boulevard into Sanford. If you're watching from Winter Springs, if you're watching from Sanford, get below shelter. We're in a fortified room here. Can we swing the camera right? Is the camera still working on our Lake Mary cam? It's frozen. Okay, so we lost our Lake Mary cam. Okay. I've been doing this for a very long time. That's the first time a tornado has hit me while I'm doing the weather. Thank goodness for our facilities here at Fox 35 to keep us on the air and keep you apprised of the situation.
Can you believe that? That actually happened while we were there. And so Karen comes running in and she's like, oh my gosh, where was that? Where is that closed? Are we in trouble? I said,
hey, baby.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We're a long ways away from there. But she got her real Florida experience, and even a tornado came close. There you go. Could only happen to me on trip, right? On a trip, for sure. Fun time, though. And the reason why the song played at the very beginning was because one thing I waited on this trip I hoped to see was my wife having a really fun moment. Something I knew that she would really enjoy doing, so I knew she'd be happy. This was at Lake Sumter Landing the last night we were there, which is our favorite town square. It's like old Florida Keys. Everything's kind of a beach theme. Really cool. And they had this guy performing on the stage, the gazebo, his name was Scooter the DJ. Sounds silly. This guy's very talented. I mean, I was like, years of radio. I'm like, this guy's got real talent. Take a look at this. Same song we started the show with, but look at what he's got around the gazebo. There are over 150 people line dancing to the same song. Check this out.
We're going to sing. We're going to keep going. We're going to sing a cappella.
They are on all four corners of the gazebo, and they do this every night in the villages. No joke. Now, to be fair, they're not doing line dancing every night, but they have live bands. But this guy plays about once every week or so. No joke. That was fun. Gosh darn, it was fun. And Karen, to her credit, she used to line dance. She used to be in country line dancing thing. Used to do that when she was younger. And I asked her, go out there and have fun. She's like, oh no, I don't want to do that. I don't know the moves. I'm like, okay. So I'm looking at her on the sidewalk. She's behind me and she's like, she's watching, right? And she's doing the moves and the stuff. I'm going, oh, she really likes this place a lot. Yeah. I don't ever see Karen unwind that much. It was really fun. So for those of you who wondered, we haven't purchased a home there yet. We know about 3 or 4 that we really, really like, and we'll see how things go. So thank you guys for your kind thoughts and for waiting for me to come back after a long time away. It's been a lot of moving, a lot of stuff, and an awful lot of worry and a lot of hurt too. So thanks a lot for everything. Okay, today's topic question is about your dream station, right? The station you would have if you could put it together and money was no object, right? So first one, by the way, Musical Duke of Rodtown, actually in Ontario, is here. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. He says, my dream station, once I get licensed, I would like to have any high-fidelity handheld radio with an antenna. I like that. It's simple, and it's very affordable, and it's very doable. Thank you, Duke. Nice. I like that. That's good. I got to mention Bogues, because not only did Bogues say something nice, he says, I love CQ calling. Bless your heart. Give him big applause. Thank you. This is so cool. Long live shortwave. Amen to that, brother. I mean that. Yep. We love shortwave here. It's a big deal. Duke says also, I'd be able to do Parks on the Air and other outside stuff easily, and I can focus squarely on conducting, arranging, and orchestrating. Nice comment. Thank you, Duke. Thanks for coming. It's good to see you again. Andy Bronson joins us from the United Kingdom. Hello, Andy. 2 Echo 0 Juliet India uniform. Always a better show when you're here, my friend. Leilani Unger joins the program. Leilani is a Hawaiian name, and I love that. Welcome, Leilani. Oh, Leilani. Hawaiians are my favorite people. They're so cool. Gosh, I want to live there. I still do. Bill Myers in Wisconsin. I'm pretty happy with the station. I've got ICOM 7300, Mercury 3 amp, Mercury 3S. He's got the 3S. Ooh. Hexbeam antenna, Yaesu G450 rotator. The only thing I would like to add is a 40 to 50 foot high tower with the hex beam on top. Big applause. Isn't that every ham's wish? I want just about a 50-foot tower, an opti beam, and a high-quality rotator. I'll be just fine then, thank you. It's true. It really is. Don, welcome. He says, I feel like I'm living the dream. 4 acre. Oh, gosh, John, you're going to just... Don is right now just rubbing our nose in it.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Yeah.
My name is Wile E. Coyote.
Take a look.
Genius.
4 acres, a non-7,000 DLE, SPE 2 kilowatt amplifier in a 14 by 24 shed. Only need a tower, a Yagi. There are good things about getting old. Don, comment to the show, man. That's good. That's great. Bill Myers, Larry, do they allow amateur radio antennas at the homes you looked at? Well, let me tell you in a very good way. The answer is... no, they don't.
Some bitch.
Yeah, they don't let you have them, right? But you could be kind of creative with them, right?
That's my boy.
Yeah, a little creative. Wire in a tree, hard to see, right? It's against the rules. They do have a big amateur radio club there, though, which is kind of interesting. So Parks on the Air stuff, I guess. But I would we're looking, to be fair, at a house that's just outside. It's bordering, it's on the other side of a county highway, bordering the villages. And that one, we could put a ham radio antenna on. Yes. Checked into that one. Yes. Bill, good question, by the way. And Duke says, RIP headphone units, referring to when you showed us the EAS alert. I know. Sorry about that. Yeah. It's a bit loud. But they're there to get your attention. I mean, they really are. And boy, it did right away. You know, you come out of the shower, you're always relaxed, right? You come out of the shower, it's a hot shower, you've had a good time. You just kind of sit there, you kind of combing your hair, and all of a sudden, and you're like, whoa, what's wrong? And then they tell you what happened. It's like, oh boy. And my wife comes running in. Is that us? Oh no. Grant Bob, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining the program. Good to see you, man. Thanks for joining the show. And Darren is here. Mike Zero, Delta, Charlie, X-Ray. Good to see you, Daryl. Good evening, Darren. I'm sorry. Good evening all the way in the UK. Thanks for coming, Darren. Wow. Yeah. Don says, living in Texas, I have seen tornadoes live. Fortunately, off in the distance, never close. No kidding. Yeah. We were like, Karen asked me, how far is that away? It's about 40 miles. She's like, wow. So was it like the storm really, really close? Because we didn't get really the bad thunderstorm you get when you're real close, but we got close. It was good. Yeah. It says, me living here in Ontario, Canada, we've seen tornadoes too. I've seen one in person. That would scare me to death. Yes, it would. Guy Lee, Kilo November 6, Whiskey Echo Tango. Welcome to the conversation. Good to see you, Guy. Thanks for Yep. Andy says, I have a stand station in USA with his 4 towers, 4 hex beam, and multi-Yagis.
And I didn't like it one bit.
Oh my gosh.
We're running out of time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's fantastic, man. That's awesome. Seriously, Andy. Jeez. Yeah, that wouldn't stink. I think I'll use the 4 towers. Fire up the phase. Get a little gain going towards the States. Bill Myers, we had a tornado go through about 6 miles south of Bruce, which is where he lives. Kelly and I were at Glory Bees, our local watering hole, and I stood outside and watched it go through. It went about a half a mile north of my manager's home. Oh, I would freak. I would okay, too close. We're out of here. Thanks for coming. Leilani, welcome. It's good to have you. Here in the Pacific Northwest, had one severe one years ago in Port Orchard, Washington. Unbelievable. It destroyed half the neighborhood. Yeah, they can be huge, too. More than 2 miles across. And the big ones, whew, yeah. It was really kind of scary. It was like, that's awful close. And thank you, Leilani, for joining us. I mean that. It's good to have you. Thank you. Oh, man. Jeff says, can you fly this plane and land it? Surely you can't be serious. I am serious, and don't call me Shirley. Absolutely. Oh, good old airplane. Kevin, hi from Iowa. There's another good YouTube channel. Kev, Ham Radio QRP has phone with low power. He has a net, too, by the way. So listen to his net. Kev, tell us what night it is and what time, and join him. It's all low power. You have fun. You realize, man, you don't need a lot of power to work a ham radio and make it go thousands of miles too. Kevin, my best to you and your family, man. Sorry, the video is so dark in here. I can't fix that, unfortunately. Scruffy joins us. That is continent number 4. Australia's in the house. Victor Kilo 5 Sierra, Charlie Romeo, but he calls it sugar-coated radio. Big applause for Scruff. Hey, Scruff, you're going to like this next segment. You really will. Let me get one more thing here before we get to that, Scruff. Andy says, Larry, have you ever watched those programs where people chase tornadoes, crazy people? Yes. The answer is yes. I mean, it's like they're out there and they're like, hey,
boy,
yeah,
come here, quick.
No, I could never do it because I worry the thing is going to turn course and like come right at me. Because I have Larry's luck. And with that, that's the end of all you need to know. Tom in Bahrain says, any station that has the antenna, oh, poor Tom, here we go. Any station that has the antenna connected to the radio would be good at this stage. Guess what I forgot to do on the last trip? Yeah. The story, Tom went back to Bulgaria, right? To his home. And he had some things going on with the house he had to fix. And then before he left, he forgot to rehook up the coaxial cable. Oh, man. Well, Tom, you got the one antenna still, which is good, but oh, man, jeez. I want to start a segment. It's really fun, and it was sent to me by Brenton Meadows in Australia. Now, first of all, I was really happy to hear he's still alive because he has a heart issue. And I think a lot about Brenton and his wife, Samantha, and his son, Riley. They're good people, a wonderfully kind family. And Brenton sent me this video, and if you haven't seen it, it's worth it. Let me first set the stage of what we're talking about. Brenton got a radio that was really special, and it was like special in a way that normally we don't find radios to be special. He receives it, and he tries to hold it back a little bit to make you wonder what it is. I'll let you see a little bit of that first video. Again, this is courtesy of his YouTube channel. Find him on YouTube at Brenton Meadows. Link will be in the description.
So this is one of these late night videos where Samantha's down in Melbourne, and I have been busy today doing a million different things. And this this big box came in today from Marty, my good mate, VK5 Victor Zulu. And actually, a starter motor, those of you that know the story of the starter motor, my replacement starter motor turned up today as well with the same courier, which is great, except for not long after we found the one we lost, which is always the way, isn't it? Anyway, okay, let me get my trusty Stanley knife and let's see if we can open up this big 32 kilo box. Now, I had a feeling this would be the case. Let me just teach everybody something about packing here. Marty's got this so right, it's not funny. This is the most incredible packing. This is better than some of the stuff we've done, actually. It's very good. So basically, box inside a box. So when you've got a radio that's 32 kilos, you obviously want to try and give it a fair chance of getting across from one side of Australia to the other. Well, certainly South Australia. There we go. South Australia to the east coast here. Look at this. Look at this. Doesn't get much better. Marty, where do you get all this stuff from? This is brilliant. This is really good. Anyway, so from the box, you couldn't really tell what it was, but I'll give you a hint. That would be an Icon microphone, and that would be a VGA lead. So obviously has a VGA output, so that help you work out. Does plug into 240 volts. So now the box was obviously sort of Icon, but the box didn't give away a lot here as to what the radio is. So
okay, I'm going to speed up just a little bit and get you the next video, right, where he kind of reveals what it is. I guarantee it. The unique part about what he got here was what was done to this radio. Watch this.
It's this is the price. So for those all these bits and pieces, you've got all these DSP units, you've got freight costs, you've got blah blah blah, etc. I think this was one of the best investments ever made on an IC 7800.
So there you go. IC 7800 legacy radio ICOM built between 2012 and 2017. Okay. The person he got this from went and found, he had this radio and it was just a basket. It was there, but it didn't work. So what he did was he contacted ICOM in Japan, sent it back to them, and he had them completely go through this radio. And I don't know how they did it, but somehow they were able to completely restore the radio. No joke. I want to just show you a little bits and pieces so you'll actually go to his YouTube channel. I want you to hear the audio quality of this rig. I've heard a lot of great sound from Kenwood rigs. I've never heard a radio outside of Kenwood produce this kind of audio. Listen to this.
What a beautiful, beautiful radio.
It's coming from the factory speaker on the top.
The audio quality of this is just off the internal speaker. It's incredible.
This amplifier, it looks like it's been...
Let's go to 20 metres. I'll put the OptiBeam. Where are we pointing? Let's bring the OptiBeam round to...
when you switch it on.
Wouldn't that suck?
And we'll go over there.
Let's fire up the OptiBeam.
20 metres got anything happening? We'll bring the antenna around to the US.
Spin it towards the States.
I don't need to, but I will. Yeah, I do because of the way the tuner was set up on 40 metres. That's all right. We're good there with that 48 watts, 49 watts.
Look at this 7800. It's like brand new. And it's not just looking good outside, it's inside done too by ICOM. Amazing.
Hey Ken, how are you doing, Ken? VK2 Lima Whiskey Kilo 5859, Ken, over.
Oh, I know that voice.
Okay, now hold on a second. I want you to understand something. If you look closely at the screen, look closely at the boxes on the left, this thing's attenuated at 18 decibels. No joke. He's got it backed out for 18 dB, and listen to this quality.
Thank you very much, Ken. Very nice signal. Anybody for VK2 Lima Whiskey Kilo?
What beautiful signals.
Hang on, Ken. Any other...
Oh, and look at this. Have a look at this. We've got 18 dB of attenuation on here. Oh, look at that. I didn't even see that.
Yep.
Well, that's just changed things a bit.
Nothing heard. I'm looking for Alpha Papa 5, Alpha Radio Sierra.
Look at that screen.
There's a bit of preamp.
Oh my gosh.
Salmon, Alpha Papa 5, Alpha Radio Sierra, Salmon, Kilo Echo 5, Echo Echo, over.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy, really. I love Brent, I do. And, you know, he sent me that yesterday. And I was like, do you mind if I share this on my YouTube channel? Nope, go ahead. I said, well, I haven't done YouTube in a long time. You may rethink that. But, you know, I mean, he gets it from a mate up in South Australia, in the Adelaide area. He's south, he's way south. And he buys it from him. The guy ships it to him in pristine condition, just gone through from ICOM at their main headquarters. And they do all the work to restore that radio back to new again. It's a great video. Please watch it. Again, Brenton's YouTube channel, I'll have it in the description section of this video. Please go subscribe, okay? He's worth it. Guy is really, really worth it. I couldn't be more happy for him. I want to get to this comment. It's a good one. Andy Bronson, 2 Echo 0, Juliet India uniform. I love the fact he's asking a question like this. When using Ham RS for Parks on the Air, I know it logs directly to their database, but does it log to QRZ as well? Thank you, Andy. If someone knows, please make sure and put it in the comment section so he can find out the answer to that, all right? Again, using HamRS for Parks on the Air, he knows it logs directly to the Parks on the Air database, but does it also go to QRZ? Andrea and Olali, welcome. It's good to have you back. Welcome to the show. Man, it's been a while since I've done this. It feels good. Karen's like, oh, go do it. It'll be fun. Yeah. Don says, Tank Radio did an interview with Jared a few weeks back. Jared went over the new features. That's pretty darn cool. Oh, I love this. John Voodoo. And Voodoo is cool because Voodoo Audio is the way to go. John, welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, last name Marong, I believe. I hope I say it right. Nice sounding radio. I was really impressed. I mean, that was right out of the box, and it sounded absolutely beautiful. Really did. Yeah. And Bill, yeah, that's Stan. That's Kilo 5 Echo Echo. Yeah. What a neat call sign. Kilo Echo 5 Echo Echo. Real good. Stan with, and Andy got it too. All the hex beams. Lovely bloke indeed. And Adriana, thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. It's good to have you back. Really mean that. Thank you for coming. That's what I had, really. Not a whole lot more than that. The radio's here, but there's no antenna back there because we really kind of don't live in our home anymore. It's kind of like it's a sterile environment now. But I do have the Angry Hams and a little trivia. Let's do that next.
Moo.
No, boo!
Boo. Hooray! Hooray!
First question of two. We got two today. It is, what do the letters PLL mean? PLL, all right? Does it mean plane line length, phased line loop, phase locked loop, or is it D, phased linear loop? A, B, C, or D. First one right gets a cha-ching and some applause. Good luck. PLL. I remember seeing this on the Radio Shack DX 440. I think it was a 440. It's PLL radio. Yeah. PLL. What does it mean? And it really has to do with the FM stuff. Bill Myers, first up, Kilo Alpha 8 Golf India Mike. He says it would be C, and Cliff said C, and Don says C, and Scruff says he meant C. I know Scruff meant C. You know what? I believe that's correct. There you go. You guys, well done. Congratulations. Yep, it is C, phased locked loop. And by the way, that could be on a hem test, at least here in the States, right? Question number 2, when you are testing, listen carefully, please listen. When you are testing a new dipole antenna, the VSWR is high, but less so at the high frequency end of the band compared to the lower end. What does this suggest? Okay, so the VSWR is high, but it's less high at the higher end of the band than on the lower end. Does it mean A, the overall antenna length is too long, B, the overall antenna length is too short, C, the coaxial feeder is too long, or D, the coaxial feeder connections need to be reversed? A, B, C, or D? You get a cha-ching and some big applause for this one. Good luck. Yep, this is a tough question. So if you're talking about the higher end being better than the lower end, which is it going to be? All right, first one, Cliff Bolts, Whiskey Delta 4, Oscar Bravo Papa from Virginia. He says, B, the overall antenna length is too short. You bet. That's it, Cliff. Well done. Yep, it is. It's too short. And remember, when you're talking about antennas, you want to kind of dig low or go in the middle of the band if you want to really dial it in. If you're a CW guy, though, and you really want maximum resonance, go ahead and just make it, so it's really good on that lower end of the HF bands, because, gosh, you'll make great calls on that for sure. And I like Bill. Bill's got a it's like a battery. Well done, sir. Well, why not, right? Guys, I think maybe we'll have one more show from Oregon. I think that's what we'll have, and I hope we do. If we don't, it's because when I put the desk back in here and the 2 pieces of wood that are here and the radio and the computer and the screen, and then the audio gear that's right here, and if all the plugins go to the right spot again and it works, we'll have one more show from Oregon, okay? If we don't, you'll know why. Okay, that's what the story will be. But it looks promising for Florida. I think we're trying to price the house right so we're not sitting in the market forever. I would think we'll be part of the Sunshine State June or July, just to give you an idea, right? I'll keep you updated on Discord. If you don't have our Discord, it is Ham Radio Live, okay? Just go to Discord, Ham Radio Live. We welcome everybody there, and we talk radio too. And every now and then, Larry pokes his head in there and says, "Hi, everybody. I'm doing this today." That's kind of how it goes. Don says also, this is an interesting point. Raising the antenna up will change the SWR, and that's true. If you're talking about a raised antenna, it changes the SWR. This is why, if you've got an antenna that's going to be higher, you want to put it at least 8 to 10 feet off the ground when you're testing your SWR for it, because it will make a big difference. You're right. Good answer. Don, thanks for adding that too. Yeah, that's why you see a lot of these ones that got the counterpoises that are just, slanted down at the bottom. It's good stuff. Andy asks, I'm going to have a tower at the new QTH. If it's outside the villages, doggone it, that's really tempting.
No more gentleman stuff. From now on, you fight my way.
Yeah.
Dirty.
Got the 50-foot tower. The opti beam is now pointed towards Europe. That'd be fun. I don't think Karen would like it, though. But that'd be fun to have that chance. Andy, I like the question. I think it's really good, actually. I think it'd be fun. And please don't tell anybody that Karen beat me at pinball, because I love pinball. We want to have a pinball machine in our house someday. That'd be a lot of fun to do. My name's Larry Dio. My call sign in can't even get through it. Is there alligators in Florida in case of coax chewing? Okay, so I knew this was going to happen, and I wondered. I was like, okay, I wonder if anybody's going to say that. So there you go. I'll zoom it in so you can see what the sign. In fact, I can't zoom it, but take a look at what the sign says. It'll all make sense. No fishing. And the first thing on that thing is a doggone alligator. That's great. Andy, go fund Larry's tower. Oh, no. Larry would never do that. Boy, it's a tempting thing, though, right? Yeah. And Chavez, welcome. We're just about to scoot out, but I want to say hello to you, my friend. His call sign, Kilo Juliet 5 Hotel Tango. Chavez, welcome. Good to have you. Thanks for coming, man. Good to have you. And Don, we'll be taking the Buddy X with us. Gosh, I have to do that. And Andy, go fund Karen's new jewelry, too. That's great.
The number you have reached is not in service or temporarily disconnected.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
The number you have reached is
Honey, I got this brand new jewelry for you. What do you think of this necklace? Isn't it great? My gosh. I know you'll love this necklace. Oh, it looks beautiful. I can see it on your neck, honey. Oh my gosh, you'll love this necklace. By the way, did I tell you about the new antenna in the backyard? Oh, she'd kill me. Yeah. Larry'd not be doing YouTube anymore. Larry would be in the morgue. My name's Larry. My call sign Amateur Radio is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Join us in Amateur Radio. This is a doggone fun thing to do, and we love it, and we talk about it. And you know what's cool about Amateur Radio? You don't have to be a genius to get your license. I'm living proof of that. You can get your license, and the good part about it is you have a ton of people who are out there to help you, just like these guys are. They're wonderful people. Whenever you're looking for maybe a chance to help you get an amateur radio, I'm going to plug somebody else now. Contact someone like the Radio Society of Great Britain. They're really good, and they're awesome at helping people around the world. You don't have to be in the UK. Reach out to them at www.rsgb.org.uk. That's www.rsgb.org.uk. Wherever you may be, thank you for coming back. I mean that sincerely. God bless you. Goodbye, everybody.
This concludes another day of broadcasting from Hawaii's very own KHNL Channel 13, a division of King Broadcasting Company. The studios and offices for KHNL are located at 150B Pu'uhale Road in Honolulu. The transmitter is located atop the Hilton Hawaiian Village Hotel in Honolulu. KHNL programming may be viewed in Hilo on KHBC TV Channel 2, in Wailuku on KOGG Channel 15, and on Kauai by tuning to UHF translator station K65BV. Thank you for watching. Aloha and good night.
'Cause they say can't hang.
Oh, stewardess, I speak jive.
Oh, good.
My baloney has a first name, it's H-O-M-E-R. My baloney has a second name, it's H-O-M-E-R.